Okay, so as you see, I got the new stator on here. When I tighten these bolts up, don't use the impact hammer to tighten them up. I mean, I would be pretty sure about that. I didn't see any. I haven't actually looked up on it, but just mechanically speaking, they get pretty tight when you tighten them, and I'm sure the heat in here is going to swell them up and tighten them over, over the time. They'll actually probably become, if you went to take them out, they'll be more tighter. So hand tighten them really tight with your hand, but don't use the impact. I wouldn't. I don't want to strip them or anything. So I went ahead and I just traced the lines. This has 2 extra, actually came with 3 lines. One of them I just took out because it wasn't really attached to anything. There's 2 extra lines for this. One is probably for if the car had a key for the ignition, and not sure what the other one's for really, but it would be for something, maybe some lights, I don't know. But they're not needed. Just make sure you trace them up. What I did was went down here and I just looked. This isn't a green one here, that's actually a ground wire. Underneath that's a blue wire. So I went and said the blue wire is coming out of here, traced it here, made sure it's the blue, hooked it to the blue and white here. Did the same with all the rest of the ones and made sure that it lined up and everything, so I'm pretty confident this is gonna work. I haven't started yet. I ain't got no gas in here. I emptied the gas a long time ago when I stopped running. So it's bone dry right now. I'll get some gas in it, and then I just gotta put the flywheel back on. There's as you can see, there's a key right there. So you need to make sure to line it up in here with the keyhole. So when you put it on, just make sure that's lined up a little bit in there, and it's magnetized, so it'll kind of pull itself on a little bit, and there it goes. So that's on there, it's lined up. So I just gotta put my nut back on. I would show you guys right now, but I can't find my damn nut. So as soon as I can get my nut on, then I'll make then I'll tune back in and make a video. But or I might not, because it's pretty simple. I mean, I don't have the tool to hold this flywheel, so what I'm gonna do is just take my impact gun, and I think it's like a 14mm on here, and I'm gonna just zip it on real quick, get it nice and tight. You don't have to over tighten it, but you do want it tight. I think the spec is probably something like 40 foot-pounds or something like that. I don't know, but I can tell by the bolt that is, about how tight it needs to go. So look at your specs if you're not sure. Some of your manuals should have them in it, but that's the stator installation. The stator just slid right on, wasn't no problem. I popped the other one off. I showed you in my other video. Go to my page and look at the other video. I showed you how to remove the stator, and this is just how it goes back on. It's pretty simple, straightforward. If you take it off, you should be able to put it back on, no problem. So I'll get that nut for this, and then next video I make will be me trying to start this motherfucker up. And then after that, like I said, I gotta do something here with the rear brake reservoir, and the I couldn't show y'all before because it was too dark. But you see my rear master cylinder here, the bottom bolt there, I'm gonna have to repair. So I'll put a new spark plug in here, some new gas in here, and a new filter. Or I might just, I'll probably, depending on how quick I can get a filter, I might just try to fire it up, clean the filter off, blow it out with an air gun for now, just to try to start it up. But next video I make, we'll be trying to start this little motherfucker up.